And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. It is fantasy hockey night. We're just a couple days away now from the start of the NHL regular season. And it's time to get our fantasy hockey teams ready to go. So we got both the ESPN draft and the Yahoo draft tonight. They're back-to-back. ESPN's first at 7:30, and then Yahoo is starting at 9. It's going to be a really fun night. We got some time to hang out and chat while we pick our teams tonight. Definitely excited for this, and definitely excited for hockey to be back. We're just a few days away now. Tuesday, the opener. Couple games Tuesday night, getting ready for the new season, which is coming very quickly here. So, really pumped up, ready to go, ready to have some fun tonight. And today was the last day of preseason games. I always try and do the draft late. I know a lot of people are like, why do you wait so long to draft? But injuries is the reason that I like to wait to draft, because we've seen it throughout the preseason. Guys get hurt. Guys gonna be out, 4 to 6 weeks now, and yeah, it would suck if we drafted like 2 weeks ago and then somebody, got a first or second round pick who's now out for 8 weeks. Like, that would definitely not be fun. So I try and do the draft as late as possible. So now with only a few days left and the final preseason games being played tonight, we should be pretty good on the injury front, I hope. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all for being here. Joe, Megan, Sasha, Alex, Kyle, Odelsky. What's up, Brandon? Mason, Oilers man, welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. We are getting ready. We're less than 15 minutes away from the ESPN draft starting here. So we're gonna be getting that ready to go. Lauren, what is going on? Welcome. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. That's why I wait to do the drafts as late as I possibly can, because the injuries keep piling up. I mean, look at Alex Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin just got hurt yesterday in that game against Philadelphia. So, yeah, you don't want to draft somebody really early who's gonna and then have them get hurt like that. So that's why I try and do it as late as I can. But Winslow, what is going on? Welcome in. Colby, what is up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. We don't know about Ovechkin. He left the game with a leg injury, and there hasn't really been any information released on it. So, not sure what's going on with Ovi. I haven't seen anything as far as like a long-term prognosis for how long he could be out. Yeah, definitely, Sasha. I do too. Fantasy football drafts for me are always after the final preseason game. Sasha says Ovi is day to day. Yeah. I haven't heard a timetable. Hey, well, I appreciate that, Colby, very much. Thank you so much for being here and stopping by. It's I really appreciate the support, man. So thank you. Yeah, so we'll see what the long-term prognosis with Ovechkin is, but that's obviously stinks to go down in the last preseason game like that. I mean, it's like you literally just survive that game and you're good to go for the regular season, and then the last preseason game you just get a freak injury. It sucks. Yeah, there's some games going on. Yeah, Shea Theodore I don't think has played at all in the preseason. I don't think he's played a single preseason game, and I think he's probably not going to be ready for the start of the year. Well, yeah, obviously Ovechkin's going to get drafted, but he's not going to get drafted in the first or second round if he has an injury designation that keeps him out for a while. So, he's obviously going to be on a team, but oh, Theodore played one game. He definitely didn't play any of the games that I saw from Vegas, but he played one. I don't know, he's had an injury designation for a while now. Yeah, I saw a little bit of Adam Beckman. He had a really good preseason, but they sent him down to the AHL today. So looks like Minnesota's going with the veteran group. Kalen Addison got sent down. Beckman got sent down. There were some others that got sent down. So they had good preseasons, but not good enough to make the team. Yo, Joey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, man. Great to see you in the chat. All right, we got about 10 minutes till the start of the draft. I'm going to switch screens here. I believe I have the 9th pick, I think. Hang on. There we go. All right. Yeah, I have pick 9, so I'll be picking 9th overall, which is right in the Rantanen, Barkov, Hedman area. Ovechkin is ranked 8th overall, but obviously he's got that injury designation, so we'll see if he goes that high or if people decide to shy away from that. But we're getting ready. We're pretty close to the draft now. Drafting in 8.5 minutes, so that is pretty cool. I'm ready to go. Nope. Draft order is randomized. Draft order is always randomized just 1 hour before draft time. It's a bunch, like, it's not the same league as last year. There's not the same people in it, so. I mean, we'll see. We'll see, real deal, if Talbot has a good year. I mean, he's consistently been an inconsistent goaltender. But at the same time, you know, he had a really solid year last year, so he's going to be an interesting one to watch. I again, if you watch, I put my predictions video out today. As much as I hate prediction videos, I have Minnesota making the playoffs. So for Minnesota to make the playoffs, Talbot's going to have to be at least solid for them to be a playoff team. But we're about 7.5 minutes away from the draft starting. Obviously, like, I can't imagine McDavid not going first overall. I think Kucherov will probably go higher than 5. But other than that, I think a lot's pretty up for grabs. Draisaitl will probably go 2. Matthews, I mean, obviously, I think he's going to have a huge year goal-scoring wise. I picked him to win the Rocket again, but he does have that day-to-day injury designation, so that we'll see if that shies anyone away from Matthews. Yes, both leagues are full. Yeah, we got full both leagues, 12 teams. I can't imagine Kyle McDavid not going first. But we'll see. I mean, ESPN literally has McDavid scoring 151 points this year. Now, I don't think he's gonna score 150 points. That is an insane number. And I think scoring, like last year, there was a lot of the scoring paces were elevated because it was a shorter season, so they didn't have to keep it up for 82 games. They only had to keep it up for 56, and you played in the same division and only played the same teams over and over in your division. So I don't think we're going to see the scoring rates that we saw last year. I think McDavid's probably going to have around 125 points. He might hit 130, but I don't think he's going to hit 150. That would be absolutely nuts. Yeah, I have no idea what my fantasy hockey record is. Absolutely no idea. Well, everyone in the league is from the channel because I posted the sign up links to join on the community tab, and that's how these leagues got filled up. So everyone is a watcher of the channel. Yeah, Sasha, thanks for stopping in, and definitely see you later. Yahoo Draft's coming up at 9, so this one should be wrapping up a little bit before then, and then we'll go into the Yahoo Draft. Shane, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Looks like we got a few people popping in. Yeah, I hope more than just five people show up for this draft. Like, it's literally in 4 minutes. I don't know where everyone is, but it's gonna start whether they're here or not. What's going on, Shane? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you in the chat as always, my friend. If they auto-pick their teams, they're going to get all the injured players. It's literally going to, because the injured players won't get picked by people that are actually picking, but they'll be ranked higher, and they'll get the whole, like, injury lineup. What's going on, Travis? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Mike, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Ovechkin's definitely getting auto-picked first round, Kyle. No doubt about it. Yo, THG, what is up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat as always. We're getting close now. Draft starting in 3 minutes. We'll see. So I have the 9th overall pick, which has me, around Ovechkin, Rantanen, Barkov, Hedman in that area right there. So we'll see who's left by the time that it gets to my pick. We'll see who's left. Oh, we got way more. We got more people coming in now. Vaughn's in here. Let's see. Yeah, no, we got 4. So we got 7 out of the 12 teams in here now. All right, people are starting to show up. Yeah, 5th is good, pretty close to the middle, so you're not gonna have long stretches between picks. Like, it's gonna be pretty even throughout. Whereas, like, I'm picking more towards the back half of the round, so I get like a late first, but I get an early second. But then that gap between my second and third round pick is gonna be a pretty significant gap. Yeah, Ducks fans here got 4th. There we go. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching the stream and being a part of the league. Really, really appreciate it. We're going to have some fun. My strategic mindset for the draft, take the best player at positions that I need. So, like, obviously at the beginning, I'm going to be taking the player that I think is the best available. But once I get a position filled up, I'm going to start looking for positions that I need and then take the player that I think is the best at that particular position. Hockey Froggy, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you in the chat. Yeah, nah, Cooch is going to be nice this year, Mason. Cooch is going to be nice. Ray, bro, what is up, bro? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm interested, like, I mean, there's definitely, I'm looking at these rankings from ESPN, and I haven't really, like, gone all the way through them, like, closely, but there's definitely some guys that I would have higher. I think, I think Kucherov at 5 would be an absolute steal. Like, I think Kuch is going to be top 3 in the league in points this year. But you have Vasilevsky at 4. I don't know how I feel about taking a goalie that high, but either way, we're ready to go. Draft starting, so first pick's going to be up. I'd imagine this is going to be McDavid, but we'll see. All right, we got round one underway. Who's your daddy up? That's actually a great team name. Really funny team name there. I love it. Um, but who's your daddy is up, and with the first overall pick, I'd imagine this isn't gonna. This is, I would think, be Connor McDavid, but maybe we get a surprise. I remember last year we got a surprise first pick. Um, Jay, I got this hoodie as a gift, so I'm actually not sure where it came from. This was a Christmas present from my parents a few years ago. Um, I am not sure. I don't know if they found it online or if it was in a store. Um, whoa, what the? Oh my God! He just took Vasilevsky 1 overall. All right, I guess we're taking goalies early in this draft. It literally left McDavid on the board and just took Andrei Vasilevsky 1 overall, which made the second pick real easy. Nitro just got McDavid at 2. Oh my God. How I was not expecting a goalie 1 overall. Bruh, what? That was a shocker already. Vasi at 1? A goalie first overall? Bro, McDavid projected for like 150 points, which I don't know if he's going to get 150, but he's probably going to lead the league in points again. Oh my God. That was a wild move. I love it already. It's getting wild already. Oh my God. All right, this guy's not here, so they're just going to auto, and they're going to get dry saddle on auto. Let's see. Beavers is up. That's Ducks fan. Ducks fan is up. Kucherov goes 4. Okay. Bruh, I can't believe. There's just fantasy wise, there's so much more value in an elite scorer. Like, I mean, unless there's a bunch of shutouts, I love this McKinnon pick. I think McKinnon was ranked too low. Down, he was at like ranked 7th. That was too low for McKinnon. He's gonna have a 100-point season this year. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Everyone keeps kind of like waiting for Brad Marchand to kind of fall off a little bit. Like they keep ranking him like he's going to have a down year, but he hasn't yet. But he is in his 30s now, so we'll see what happens. But I think if Marchand does slip all the way down to the mid 20s, that could be a steal. Um, I don't know if any save. I mean, maybe Darlene might have some value as like a 4 extra, or maybe an extra defenseman on your bench, or maybe a number 4 defenseman, because Darlene can at least put up some points. But I don't know if any Sabres, Jay, are going to get drafted. We'll have to wait and see. No one's really expecting much offensive output from them, so we'll have to wait and see. I feel like Rasmus Dahlin might be. Olafson's another one, maybe. I don't know. He doesn't really have anybody to get him the puck, but Olafson maybe, Dahlin maybe is a defenseman. Oh, I'm on the clock. All right, who do I want here? Oh boy, there's some good options here. Ovechkin's injury is worrying me. If I could go defenseman early, but I would definitely want Hedman over Carlson. I like Hedman a lot better than Carlson. I'm going to go Victor Hedman first overall, or first round. Yeah. One of my favorite defensemen in the league for a long, long time. Great two-way player and plays on a great team. So I'm going to go Hedman there at 9. And I pick again at 16. I pick again at 16. And, ooh, I got my eye on someone at 16. I got my eye on someone. We'll see if he's still there. I'm not going to say anything, but I got my eye on someone. Vaughn took Huberdeau at 10. I like that. I think the Florida Panthers big guys are going to have big years this year because that team's going to be a scoring machine. All right, there goes Pasta. That makes my decision at 16 a little easier because I was kind of debating between Pasternak and one other guy. And that Pasta being off the board is going to make my decision a little easier. Hopefully, he's still there. Again, I don't want to say anything. Not at 16, Oilers, man. No, I got someone else before that that I would take at 16th. All right, so this guy's not here, so he's going to get auto-picked for 2 picks. So he gets Carlson and Ovechkin. Hey, Team Price, who isn't here, is getting loaded up on Capitals now that he was auto-picking. He gets Carlson and Ovechkin. That just sucks with Ovechkin getting hurt last night. Hopefully it's not a long-term thing. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm up again in a couple picks. Let's go. Let's go. Oilers, man, I don't know why you would think that or what you're talking about. He literally was top 5 in points in the NHL last season. Like, that makes no sense. He was top 5 in the entire NHL in points last season. So how is he not a first liner? Not only is he a first liner, he's one of the best first liners in the entire NHL. Like, what? Bruh, he was top 5 in the league last year. Like, what? All right, my guy is still here. I'm going with Alex DeBrincat, 16th overall. He will have 40-plus goals this season. He's going to have a monster. I think he's going to have a monster year with Chicago this year. Incredibly good goal scorer. Plays on a line with Patty Kane. Alex DeBrincat is my boy at 16. I am a huge fan of DeBrincat. All right, Hellebuck goes round 2, so we got another goalie off the board. Might be time to start looking for a goalie. I got a number 1 D-man. I got an elite goal scorer. I don't have a center yet, though. I kind of want a center. I have a while till I pick again. Yeah, Marchand was 3rd in the NHL in points last season. I don't think he has to worry about if he's a first liner or not. Oilers, man, you are not making any sense. You are not making... You say he's not going to have 40 goals, and then you say, I think 90 at least. You realize that goals and points are different, right? Yo, Will, what's going on? Siegster, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Marchand is like not getting any sort of, showing no signs of decline whatsoever. He's been top 5 in points for the past 2 seasons. Like, yeah, Marchand goes in the 2nd round. Like, he's one of the best left wings in the league. Dominic, what's going on? Jude, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, DeBrincat's going to have a monster year this year. Yeah, I bet you I bet you Gensel drops because of his COVID situation. Like, he's ranked 28th. I bet you Gensel drops because of his situation. He's going to be out to start the season, so I would imagine he's probably going to drop down and not be picked in the top 28. Oh, wow. Tyler Seguin going this early. Wow. Seguin early here. I mean, obviously didn't play much last year because of the surgery. We'll see if he has a big year coming back fully healthy this year. He's going to be a big part of the Dallas Stars. They're going to have to... They're going to have to get a lot out of Tyler Seguin if they're going to be a playoff team this year. I'm surprised Marner was this low. Marner went after Blake Wheeler. I'm a little surprised at that because even though Marner doesn't play great in the playoffs, he's still, like, in the regular season, you know he's going to rack up assists. Darcy Kemper goes. Another goalie off the board. Hey, Chychrun goes. Jacob Chychrun. I know he's on a really bad team, but he's a very good defenseman. Very, very good defenseman. All right, I got to start thinking about what I'm going to do here. I have a D and I have a left wing. Goaltender and center, I think, are going to be my my real focuses here. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. All right, I'm going to wait and see what happens, but I have an idea. Defensemen starting to come off the board at a pretty good rate here. Nurse and Provorov go back-to-back. Panarin goes to Ray, bro. Okay, that's a good pick. Especially round 3 for Panarin. That could be a really good pick there. All right, I have an idea. I know who I want. I hope he's still there. It's one pick till mine. I'm not saying it, Vaughn. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying anything until I get to make it. All right, he's still there. All right. I'm going with Gruby in goal. Philip Grubauer. Seattle, the new team. They're gonna have a good defensive team this year. I don't think they're gonna give up a lot of goals. I don't think they're gonna score a lot of goals either because they really don't have a high-powered offense. But I think they're gonna play low-scoring games, and Grubauer is gonna have a good goals against, a good save percentage. I think he's gonna make a lot of stops this year. I don't know how many games he's gonna win. He'll probably win around 30. But I think he's going to put up good numbers. It's just that team doesn't have a lot of scoring, which is the one thing that kind of worries me about them. But they're going to be a shutdown defensive team. Nah, Seattle's definitely going to be better than Nashville. Seattle is better than Nashville. Yo, there goes Gensel. COVID and all, there goes Jake Gensel. Someone finally took Leonard. Leonard was ranked way too high. I know he has a good team in front of him, but I think Robin Leonard was ranked way too high. Saros is still on the board. I mean, Saros is good, but he doesn't start the season well, and then Predators are going to be they're not a playoff team this year. I cannot see the Predators making the playoffs this year. Seattle, I think, actually could get the 3rd spot in the Pacific, so along with a bunch of other teams that are all going to be fighting for that one spot in the Pacific. But that's a very good start, Ray, bro. Oh, yeah. Saros' backup is David Riddick, which is horrible, which means they're probably going to burn out UC Saros because he's going to have to play like 80% of the games, and he's going to get completely burnt out. Or he's going to get hurt. Because when you're playing that many games, something bad is bound to happen at some point. So Seattle is not going to have a better season than Vegas's first, Sharaf. They're not going to have a better season than Vegas's. But I do think they're going to be competitive in the Pacific because they're very good defensively. All right, this is easy. Looking at these guys on the board right here, this is easy. I am taking Kaprizov here. Another 40 goal guy. Like, I think he's going to have 40 plus goals this season. DeBrincat and Kaprizov are my top 2 left wings. Like, that's 80 plus combined goals right there, I believe. All right, I really got to start looking at centers here, and I have a while until I pick again. So we'll see who's left. I don't think anybody that I'm looking at right now is actually going to be there. Oilers, man, that trade is not happening. That trade's not happening. Oh, dude, Kyle Connor's on the board. Dude, imagine if my 3 left wings were DeBrincat, Kaprizov, Kyle Connor. Like, that would be sick. But no, he's gonna be gone by the time it gets around to me again. Who's getting stuck with Tristan Gerry? Who's getting stuck with Tristan Gerry? Although I'm also surprised he's this high. Like, nah, I would not want him. Wow, Bergeron goes. Bergeron goes there. I mean, he's 37 now, so getting up there in age, like late 30s. That's when age really starts to factor in, is when you get into the 37, 38, 39, you really start to see declines usually at some point through that age range. So I'm not worried about Marchand because he's still like early 30s, or he's not really old yet, but when you get into the late 30s, then that's when you start to see it really have an impact. All right, there goes Kyle Connor. Suzuki's gone. I knew he wasn't still going to be there. I wanted Suzuki as my center, but not happening. Oh boy, how is this player still here? Never mind. I know who my center is going to be. Can't believe he's ranked this low. Another guy that should have been ranked way higher. But I'm going to wait because there's still a while until I pick again. So I'm going to wait. All right, there goes Kopitar. Wow, there goes... I'm surprised Brady Tkachuk... he doesn't have a contract. No! Damn it. There goes Braden Point. I could not believe that Braden Point was ranked all the way, like, down here. Like, that is unbelievable to me. Braden Point, I wanted him. ESPN rankings are, like, some of these are bad. I like Tomas Hertl a lot. Like, he's a good player. How in the world is Hertl ranked ahead of Braden Point? Like, that makes zero sense. Braden Point is one of the best centers in the league, and no one really wants to give him credit for it. Dude is unreal. Hey, Buck Skull Gang, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat as always. We are rolling here. First fantasy draft. Wow, Spencer Knight goes pretty early. Although everyone's kind of getting their goalies now. Tristan Jarry went, Knight's gone. So again, I think Spencer Knight it's not going to be long before Spencer Knight takes over the net in Florida. He's the better goalie than Bobrovsky, and I think he's going to end up starting more games this season than Bobrovsky. All right, let's see. We got 3 picks until I pick again. All right. Let's see. I know who I'm thinking. All right, there we go. Where is he? I want him. Yes, Matthew Barzal. I'm taking Barzal for my center. Islanders are going to be good this year. They're very deep and balanced team. He should have a solid year, 80 plus points. I'm taking Matty Barzal. Almost time for me again. Jeez, okay. And I certainly got someone in mind if he's still there. No, I have my goaltender, Will. Philip Grubauer is my goaltender. That's a great question, Brandon. That's a great question. And like plus minus isn't even a thing in this league. Like I don't have the scoring set to include plus minus. So like plus minus is the big thing that detracts from Shabbat because he's always a heavy minus, but that's literally not even a thing in this league. So I have no idea how Trub is ranked higher. Anyway, my guy's still there. Easy pick here, Sam Reinhart. Reinhart should have like 70 points on the Panthers this year. He's gonna be he's my top right wing. I'm surprised Reinhart was ranked that low because he's definitely getting like 70 points this year. Oh, I like that Werenski pick right after. Werenski, always a good point producer. Bad team, but always a good point producer. All right, Nicholas Backstrom, who is injured and will not be ready to start the season. He goes finally now in the 6th round. He'd be definitely higher than the 6th round if he wasn't hurt, but that's tough. Yeah, Reinhardt's gonna put up tons of points. Reinhardt's gonna have a very, very big season now that he's out of. I mean, he had a good year last year, and it was with Buffalo. Like now that he's out of Buffalo and on a good team, I'm expecting huge things from Reinhardt this year. Wow, there goes Giordano. Mark Giordano off the board. McAvoy went the pick before. A lot of defensemen are going. There goes Pacioretty. That makes sense. This is a good spot for Pacioretty. There goes Johnny Gaudreau. I'd definitely rather have Pacioretty than Gaudreau. All right. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely lost some Bucks Skull Gang, but they should still be good. Definitely should still be good. All right, I am up again in a couple of picks. I got 2 thoughts in my head. We'll see if my first pick is still there. I have a backup plan in case he isn't, but I do have a pick in mind here. All right, there goes Taves and Hall. All right, he's still there. My number 2 defenseman is going to be Thomas Chabot. I mean, this guy's probably going to have 50-plus points this year. He's going to have power play points. I know the Senators aren't very good, but Chabot is a big point producer on the back end. So that is... Oh, there goes Batherson. I wanted Batherson as my number 2 center. These young kids in Ottawa are really they're gonna start breaking out. You're gonna see some of these young Ottawa guys really start to break out this year. I wanted Batherson. All right, I got another one in mind. Already got another one in mind. And I'm picking again in a couple 3 picks. So, 2 picks now. I just hope he's still there. Javen hasn't really looked like it, Javen. I mean, I saw a couple Vegas preseason games, and I don't know, power play is definitely still a question mark for them. All right, there goes Pajot. That was not who I was going to take. All right, my guy's still there. Bo Horvat, let's go. My number 2 center. I got Barzell and Horvat down the middle. I love that. And it's 15 picks again until I get to go. But, yeah, Horvat was my guy that I wanted there after Batherson. So, got a while now till I pick again. I have 2 centers, Matthew Barzell and Bo Horvat. I have 2 left wings, Alex DeBrincat and Kirill Kaprizov. I only have 1 right wing, so I do need another one of those. Well, I need 2 more, but trying to like even out the lines here. Defense, I've got Hedman and Shabbat as my first 2. I need 2 more, and Grubauer's my goalie. I like this team so far. I think we got pretty good potential. We'll see who's available. I don't really have to worry. I mean, I need at least 1 more at every position, except for, well, I definitely need a backup goaltender, but only 1 starts. But I'll worry about that later. All the skater positions, I need at least 1 more, so I'm just going to take the player I like the best, I think. Yeah, wow, Alex Pietrangelo is ranked all the way down at 99. He's definitely better than some of the defensemen that they had ranked ahead of him. Definitely better. I'm surprised Pietrangelo is still available. All right, Anders Lee. I think he's gonna have a good bounce back here. You know, especially he got hurt last year, had the ACL. As long as he gets into the game and gets his mind, mentally over the injury, I think he's gonna have a big year. Depends on the rookie, Javen. If they're a star player, then yes. If not, then no. But it completely depends on the rookie. I mean, Kaprizov was a rookie last year and had 27 goals in 50 whatever games he played. Hyman goes. That would have been nice to round out my left wings with Hyman. He's going to be playing in that top 6 in Edmonton. He's going to be getting some goals this year. Ray Bro, I don't know what your squad looks like right now. I'm sure it's pretty good though. All right, there goes Brian Rust. Oh, I'm up in a few picks. Bruh, there's no way he's still gonna be there. There's no way that Pietrangelo is still gonna be there. There goes Perron. There goes Cam Talbot. There goes Marty Nietzsche. Low-key, great pick there from Ray Bro. Great pick there from Raybro taking Marty Nietzsche. Bruh, how is this guy still on the board? Logan Couture. Okay, well, this makes it real easy for me. Alex Pietrangelo, welcome to my defense corps. I cannot believe that he's still there. And I've got another guy that I already want, like, right now. Oh, yeah. I mean, he had a great year last year, Ray, bro. He's gonna just keep getting better. Bro, look at these projections for Alex Goligoski. They think Goligoski's going to have 31 points. As you know, like, man, that's lofty for a mid-30s defenseman. And, like, not a star mid-30s defenseman. Like, obviously there are some guys that play deep into their 30s that are still putting up points like that, but not, like, Goligoski is not a star player. I would take Mackenzie Weegar way before I took Alex Goligoski, but Weegar, for some reason, is ranked below him. That makes no sense to me. All right, there goes Ryan Pulock. That's a decent pick at this point. Pulock, top pair guy, a lot of shots on goal. All right, I am up and Konechny just went. My guy's still here. Rounding out my left wings, Jason Robertson. I mean, this dude came out of nowhere and gave Kaprizov a complete run for his money for Rookie of the Year last year. I mean, I'd imagine Robertson's only going to get better. Dude, my left wings are DeBrincat, Kaprizov, Robertson. Bruh, I am pumped about that. Kaprizov, what, Javen, what are you talking about? Kaprizov is a left wing. Mangiapane, wow. Feel like this was a little early for Mangiapane, but we'll see. I just don't have I don't have high hopes for Calgary. Yeah, Stamkos was ranked like, he's ranked wicked low for some reason. Yeah, Oshie just went. Oshie was the last pick. I don't know. Stamkos has been ranked really low in everything that I've seen. I don't know if people are expecting some sort of big drop off from him or what. All right, let's see. It's a while before I'm picking again, so I don't want to get my eyes set on anybody with this many picks to go because they're probably not still going to be there. All right, we're rolling here. Let's see. It's 8. So we've been drafting for about half an hour, a little over half an hour, and we're just about halfway through. So actually, that has us on pace for this draft to take about an hour, and then we're gonna have plenty of time to get ready for the Yahoo draft. Bro, Weegar is still on the board? Bro, he's one of the best analytic defensemen in the league. Like, he's a legit top pair guy. Like, he's really good. Weegar does not get the respect around the league that he should. He is low key very, very good. Cause Lindell puts up big points now, Brandon. Oh, like Lindell last year and like even the year before, he's become he's become a staple in Dallas, and he puts up points now. Like you're looking at probably 35 points from Lindell this season, which I never would have expected, 3-4 years ago. But he can play with Klingberg or Heiskanen, and he plays big minutes now for the Stars. There goes Uyghur finally. Oh shoot, I'm up in a couple of picks. All right. Da 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 da. Who do I want? Who do I want? Da 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 da. Let's see if he's still there. Actually, honestly, let's see. I don't want to. Hey, a Buffalo player did go. Who was it? Jay asking earlier if a Buffalo player was going to get drafted. Yes, Rasmus Dahlin just went to Raybro. All right. Yeah, Ryan Strome's still available. He's been ever since he got traded to the Rangers. His point totals have skyrocketed. I need one more center, Ryan Strome, and I get to pick again in a few picks, so I don't really have to worry about anything. And I know exactly what position I'm looking for. All right. I only have one right wing, so I need right wing. So, and I don't want anybody with an injury designation. So, where are we going as far as right wing? No, I know what I want. I know where I'm going as far as right wing. Let's just see if Vaughn takes him. Beautiful. All right, he's still there. My boy, not really my boy, but Cole Caulfield, I mean, come on. Like, this kid's so talented. He's going to be playing in a top 6 role right away out of the gate. Like, he's going to put up goals this year. If nothing else, he's going to put up goals this year. And, yeah. Caulfield was an easy pick there. I'm probably going to round out my D with my next pick, but we'll see. But I'm planning right now to round out my D with this next pick, not last pick, but the next one. And I know who I want. And I know who I want. We'll see if he's still there. Still a while till I pick. All right, there goes Sorelli. Vasilevsky, Connor Hellebuck, obviously Price, Fleury. I think Shesterkin's going to have a big year with the Rangers. Grubauer. Leonard taking over in Vegas. Right. There's some very good Darcy Kemper. If he can stay healthy, when he's healthy, Darcy Kemper's a top 10 goalie in the NHL when he's healthy. His problem has just been getting hurt. But with him in Colorado now, like Kemper could have a monster season. Kemper could be an all-star goalie this year. Oh yeah, there goes Quinn Hughes. New contract, massive point producer. Philip Forsberg, we'll see if he can score this year. Nashville's offense in general, I'm not super excited about, but Forsberg is their best offensive player, so. All right, we'll see. I'm up in a couple of picks. We'll see if who I want is still there or not. Vaughn wanted Quinn Hughes. Nah, Nitro got Hughes. I think you can get the other Hughes brother, though, because I don't think Jack has been drafted yet, so you could get Jack. All right, there goes Sam Bennett. Again, Florida Panthers are going to score so many goals this year that I think getting Florida players is going to be good for point production. Boom, my boy's still there. Let's go. Rounding out the D with Neil Pionk. This guy could get 50 points on the back end. Like he is a offensive defenseman. Pionk in round 13 to round out my D. I like it. All right, so I can either finish my starting lineup by getting a right wing, or I can just take any player and get the utility spot filled. We'll see. Damn, there goes Joel Eriksson Ek, and there goes Brock Nelson. I wanted one of those two as a center. Trying to look. Besser's hurt. Otherwise, I'd be all over Brock Besser. Might take Besser anyway. Because when he's healthy, like, he's going to rip goals. He's going to rip goals when he's healthy. Nathan McKinnon was picked a long, long time ago. There goes Jake Muzzin. There goes Fiala. I'm going to take Besser anyway. He'll obviously have to start on the bench when he's hurt, but like when he's healthy, Besser's going to rip goals. So I'll just get... Yeah, I am going to put him in the injury spot, and then I'm going to get another right wing that can play while he's injured. Javen, I think it's going to depend on what their matchup is in the playoffs. If they get stuck playing Tampa Bay again, that's going to stink. But if they get a somewhat favorable matchup in the postseason, they definitely could. I mean, Florida should be a good team this year, like they were last year. There goes Ray Bro getting Jack Hughes. There's the other Hughes brother off the board. There goes Timo Meier. I kind of wanted Meier to replace Besser while he was injured, but I'm going to probably have to dig a little deeper down the depth chart to get a backup for Besser. All right, I still have my utility spot open, so I could just take like the best available player and throw him in the utility spot. Ooh, oh boy. Okay, I'm not going to say anything, but I definitely got somebody that I want in mind. They're probably going to get taken, though, because there's still 9 picks until I draft again. So probably going to not be there, but boy, do I have someone in mind. Well, there goes Phil Kessel. It was not my guy, but it's interesting seeing Kessel go off the board. I mean, Arizona doesn't have much offensively. Still wonder. I can't imagine it's going to be too long before he's traded. I honestly, I'd be surprised if he makes it in Arizona all the way to the trade deadline. He might get traded before that. He's definitely not finishing the season with Arizona. I can't imagine them having any reason not to trade him by the deadline, because he's not going to re-sign there. There goes William Karlsson, also not my guy. Sergachev, Bertuzzi, Eichel. Wow. Interesting pick there from Raybro, taking Eichel. See if he even plays. Burakovsky. Yes, he's still there. Let's go. Joel Farabee. I want Joel. Let's go. He is poised for a monster season. He was one of the best Flyers last year, and the Flyers stunk. So if there's anybody that I think is going to have a real breakout year, it's Joel Farabee. Hey, James, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. You're not wrong there, Ray, bro. You're not wrong there. It's worth a shot, because if he does play, getting him in the 15th round is like the steal of the century. Oh, shoot. I'm up again already. All right, time to start filling out some bench rolls. Okay. Let's see. Am I up? Yes. All right. Bench rolls. Honestly, backup goaltender Carter Hart's got to have a bounce back year this year. I'll take a chance on Hart. He's gonna start on the bench, and then if he's good, I'll put him in, and like him and Grubauer can alternate. And honestly, Hart and Grubauer as a goaltending tandem, that is not bad. Yes, Lord Gritty. Yes. I think Farabee's gonna have a big year this year. I have Bo Horvat, James. I've got Bo Horvat. I think he is my only... Yeah, he's my only Canuck player. Oh, no, I have Brock Besser, too. I have Horvat and I have Besser from the Canucks. All right, so my starting lineup is set. Like, my starters, my best players, down the middle, it's center. I have Barzell, Horvat, Ryan Strome. On the left wing, I have DeBrincat, Kaprizov, and Jason Robertson. On the right wing, I have got Sam Reinhart, Cole Caulfield, and Brock Besser. On defense, I've got Victor Hedman, Thomas Chabot, Alex Pietrangelo, and Neil Pionk. In my utility spot is Joel Farabee, and my goaltender is Philip Grubauer. My backup goaltender is Carter Hart, and I'll be drafting the rest of my backups here the rest of the way. So another Buffalo Sabre off the board, Victor Olofsson. So he goes as well. So a couple of Sabres have been drafted. Yeah, I know, Ray, bro, but I don't want to. I want to admire. I want to look at my roster and admire it and hope that it's good. I mean, I'm happy with it. Like, I'm not. I'm. Sometimes I leave fantasy drafts and I'm like, I don't feel it. Like, this team, I like. I like this team. I have a back. All right, I'm all set at goaltender now, though. I've got a starter and a backup. I'm all set at goaltender. So I just need to fill out the other positions. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bench spots. So I've got a center, a right wing, a left wing, another D-man, and then a free slot to do whatever I want with. All right, I'm up in 8 picks. Ooh, I have a guy that I think might have a year. I got a guy that I'm thinking about. Ah, there. No, it was Stutzla. There he goes. Stutzla was ranked lower than this. I was trying to steal him, but who's your daddy gets him. Jesus, I wanted Stutzla there. I thought that could have been a good backup on the left wing, and maybe a breakout player depending on how he does this season. So there goes that idea. I'm up in 5 picks now, though. Iafallo's still on the board. I like that. Also, could go with a defenseman. Oh, there goes Iafallo. Okay, there goes that. So I'm definitely starting to lean defenseman here, I think. I've got a good top 4, but I need a backup. Yeah. One more pick till me, and I am definitely going D with this pick. And I very much know who I want. All right, there goes Zuccarello. Justin Falk, come home, my man. Let's go. Solid backup defenseman there. And he had a tough first year in St. Louis, but he got better. He had a pretty solid season last year. He should be that good again. I think the whole changing of teams and all of that marred his first season, but he should be fine now. Vince Dunn goes right after. I was also mulling Dunn as well. I was thinking about grabbing another Seattle player, but... All right, I am up again. Let's see. I got a backup goalie and a backup D, so I got to fill out the forward spots here. All right, this might be a boomer bust pick, and this team is deep down the middle now, so I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see the playing time and what the opportunity is for this player, but it could be a boom pick, too. There's definitely a potential that they get kind of buried in the lineup and maybe not put up the points that I would hope, but at the same time, this could be a big boom pick as well. And I am on the board. I'm taking Kirby Dach here. Backup center. I mean, I got 3 good centers, and Dach is kind of a boomer bust, but if he booms, that could be a big boom. And I don't have to play him on a week nightly basis because I already have Barzal, Horvat, and Strome. So we'll see how that works out. That's kind of a taking a chance type pick. All right, it's a while again until I pick. So let's see. I need wings now, and then I have a free slot to literally take whatever position I want. But I do need wings. I don't know. Preseason with Taves back. Taves is back playing with Kubalik, Brandon. So I don't. Doc. If Doc plays center, he's gonna be the third line center because um, you've got shit, why can't I, who is playing with Bro, why can't I think of who was playing in between Kane and DeBrincat? But it wasn't Doc, and then Taves was centering the second line. So Doc was getting pushed down to be like third line, but oh my god, who's their other center that's been playing between DeBrincat and Oh my God, this is gonna drive me out. Oh, Tyler Johnson. Yes, yes. Tyler Johnson's been playing between Kane and DeBrincat, and then no, Suter's on the Red Wings now, Ray bro. Drives me up a wall when I can't think of stuff like that. But yeah, Tyler Johnson has been playing between Kane and DeBrincat. So, and then Taves has been playing back with Kubalik, and Taves is ready to go for the start of the year. So that pushes Doc down to third-line center. So that's definitely a bit of a question mark heading into this year. But if he has a boom year, then could be a big one. We'll see if Tyler Johnson sticks on that top line. No, I'm talking about this year. But Taves coming back has kind of made that team deep down the middle again. All right. Oh, Mantha goes. Mantha would have been a good winger. Jake, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I am up in 5 picks. All right, I got to start thinking about who I want now. I'm doing pretty good, Jake. How are you? Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for being here. Very, very much appreciated. Damn it. There goes Connor Brown. There goes Josh Anderson. I was very much wanting to take Josh Anderson there, but that's all right because I got another one on my list already. No, I really don't need a... Oh, yes, never mind. I got somebody I want. Never mind. Let's just hope he's still there in 2 picks. Please still be there. Please still be there. Yo, one more pick. Please still be there. Bruh, just make the pick. Just make the pick. Wow. All right. Tomas Tatar went. My guy's still there. Kyle Palmieri. Backup right wing, Kyle Palmieri. Let's go. Very high on the Islanders this year. He'll have 20-plus goals. All right. What do I need? I need a backup left wing. I'm picking again pretty quick. I know exactly who I want for that. And then the final spot could literally be anybody. So, all right. Let's see. 1 pick, and then we'll see if my guy's there. I need him. Bro, I need him. Oh, damn, Brandon, that sucks. Yeah, I do a lot of communication through the community tab, so that sucks that it doesn't work, because, like, a lot of stuff that I don't make a video about that I would just, like, need to post something, I just put it out through the community tab. All right, he's still there. Alex Killorn, another left winger, but again, Tampa Bay Lightning going to put up numbers. Killorn is my backup left wing. All right, so I literally have all the starter spots filled, and I have a backup on the bench for every single position. This last pick can literally be anybody. Does not matter. It's just a random bench spot. Could be any position, anybody. Let's see Let's see who's still on the board. Then we're going to make the switch over to Yahoo and do the Yahoo draft, and we'll see how that one goes. That's coming up at 9 o'clock. So we're going to have a little bit of time between drafts, less than half an hour, little bit between drafts, but then it's going to be time to do the Yahoo League and see how that team turns out. Bro, look at this projection for Ryan Johansson with Nashville. Johansson literally makes $8 million a year, and he's projected for 13 goals and 26 assists this year. That shows you how bad of a contract that is. 13 goals and 26 assists is the projection for a guy making $8 million this year. Oh my God. That is a brutal contract. Whoa, okay. Whoa, look at this. Erik Karlsson making 11.5 mil. And he's projected for 10 goals and 18 assists. Now, I do think he's going to get more points than that, though. I don't like that projection. I think he's going to have more than 18 assists. But nonetheless, nowhere near worth 11.5 mil. Dude, Karlsson might not even get drafted in this draft. Like, we might go through an entire fantasy draft with Erik Karlsson not being drafted, and he's making $11.5 million this year. It's unbelievable how bad some of these contracts are. Yo, what's up, Shane? What's going on, Hayden? Welcome in, guys. Yeah, we're less than half an hour away from the Yahoo draft. We're in the last round of the ESPN draft here. Just wrapping it up. I need one more bench player. And then we'll switch over to Yahoo and get ready for the Yahoo draft. I mean, it doesn't matter what position. This is just a free bench spot that can be anybody. So, trying to think of where to go here. I'm gonna scroll through and look for see if there's any guys that I think are ranked like way lower than they should be. And I already see one. We'll see if he's still there or if Raybro takes him on me. But I already see one. Yeah, we're finishing up the last round now. All right, I'm on the board. He's still there. I'm going to take Sharangovich with this pick. Like, for a free spot on the bench, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of boom potential there. He had a really solid season last year, so I feel like he can pick up where that left off. But anyway, my roster is full. So this draft is over for me. There's a couple picks left, but it's over for me. My roster is full. And the draft is complete. All right, so I'm going to go position. I'm going to go like position by position here. Yeah, it definitely was a surprise, Kyle. So, all right, draft is over. My starting centers, Matthew Barzal, Bo Horvat, and Ryan Strome. My starting left wings, Alex DeBrincat, Kirill Kaprizov, and Jason Robertson. My starting right wings, Sam Reinhart, Cole Caulfield, and Brock Besser. My starting D, Victor Hedman, Thomas Chabot, Alex Pietrangelo, and Neil Pionk. My starting goaltender is Philip Grubauer, and Joel Farabee is in my utility spot. My backup goaltender is Carter Hart. My bench defenseman is Justin Falk. My backup centers on the bench are Kirby Dach and Yegor Sharangovich. My backup right wing is Kyle Palmieri, and my backup left wing is Alex Killorn. Feel like that's a pretty solid team. I feel pretty good about this team. I think should certainly be a team that makes the playoffs. And I don't know. I don't know if it is a championship team. We'll see how the season goes and how the other teams look and stuff. But that's definitely, I think, a playoff level team. So we'll see. That's it for this draft. We're going to switch over to Yahoo now. That draft is starting at 9 p.m. So let's head over to Yahoo and pull up this draft. We'll see what pick I have. We'll see what pick I have in the Yahoo draft here. Fantasy hockey. And my team. Do I have to launch the draft? Hang on. Yeah. Can I just launch the draft? Why can't... Oh, enter live draft. There it is. All right. Let's see how Yahoo's looking. I'm interested to see the difference between Yahoo's rankings and ESPN's rankings. See, like, Yahoo has McKinnon way higher. They've got Kucherov. They don't have Vasilevsky as high. They have Ovechkin and Matthews down a little bit, so they're definitely different. Yo, I'm picking 9th in this one too. Bro, what are the chances of that? I'm picking 9th in this draft as well. How did I get the same draft spot in both leagues on completely different sites that are random? They're random draft. It's random draft order 1 hour before the start. And I get the same pick in both leagues on completely different sites. That is wild. Yeah, Kyle, we'll see. Logan. Logan has first pick in this one. I wonder if he takes He's a Lightning fan. I wonder if he takes Kucherov first overall. It wouldn't be that big of a reach to take Kucherov, so honestly, I wonder if he goes with McDavid or if he takes Kuch. Or maybe Vasilevsky, although I would not be taking a goalie first overall. But I wonder if he takes McDavid or if he goes with a Lightning player at 1. This is going to be interesting. We still got 20 minutes till draft time, so we're obviously just going to hang out in the chat for a while. While we wait for this to begin, obviously. So we got 20 minutes or so to... He's going to take Braden Point first overall. I mean, if I'm taking a Lightning player first overall, Brandon, I'm taking Kucherov. Like, I feel like Kucherov's the one that's not... McDavid should be the first pick, but Kucherov isn't as big of a reach as others. Bruh, if you're taking a Lightning player first, like, it's gotta be Cooch. I feel like how does McDavid not go 1 overall in any of my leagues, even though he is the consensus number 1? Like, it's crazy how McDavid never goes 1. Yes, Kucherov is the best Lightning player. He's the best right wing in the NHL. He's probably going to push towards 120 points this season. So anyway, rosters are exactly the same setup in this league as it was in the ESPN league. Rosters are the same, scoring is the same. So you get 3 lines basically of starters, centers, left wing, right wing. You get 4 defensemen and a starting goaltender, and then you get bench. You get 1 utility spot, and then you get bench players to back up each of the positions. Plus that 1 random bench spot at the end where you literally could put any position. But so roster structure and scoring is exactly the same in the Yahoo League as it is in the ESPN. Yo, that is a wicked funny team name. I Shattenkirk's bed. That is such a funny team name. Who is that? I don't even know who that is, but that is so funny. I Shattenkirk's bed. Oh my god. That is one of the best fantasy hockey team names that I have seen in a long time. That is really funny. Hey, my cousin Mark is in the chat, and in the chat on the Yahoo. His team name is the Departed Krejcis. He was the Departed Krugs last year, and now he's the Departed Krejcis this year. Literally, anytime someone leaves the Bruins, there's the team name. Bruh, it's too late now, Brandon, to add. Like, everything had to be finalized, like, an hour before the start of draft time. Yeah, Logan, that's a funny one, too. Bruh, Ray Bro's going to find, like, all the sleeper picks that just turn into massive home runs this year. That's like Ray Bro's whole draft strategy is going to be, like, taking underappreciated players and making a team full of them. I mean, Kachuk does not have a contract as of right now, so he's not going to be there at the start of the year at least. Yeah, both leagues are 12 teams, Kyle. I wasn't doing any more than that. I had a 20 team league last year and it was just ridiculous. It was way too many people. So I capped both leagues at 12 and it was first come first serve. Whoever got in and whoever missed out, like, I'm sorry, there's only so much I can do, but 20 teams was obnoxious last year, so I really don't want to do more than 12. Like, once you get more than 12, there's just too many teams, and it becomes kind of a cluster, and the draft also takes forever when there's too many teams, and that gets really annoying, so, yeah, way too much. So, I capped the leagues at 12 this year, and that is gonna be how it stays for the future. All right, we got less than 15 minutes to go. We're getting close to draft time here. I like how Yahoo has this little like orange divider, like where your pick is, so you know like who's around where you're gonna be picking. I like that. Yeah, Kyle, the leagues did not fill up right away. I posted that on the community tab, and the leagues did not fill up right away. It took like 4 or 5 days for them to fill up, but they eventually did fill. And obviously, we drafted the ESPN league, and now we're going to be drafting the Yahoo league. So they did get full eventually. I don't think so, THG, because in the draft chat on Yahoo, Logan just said, "I'm lucky I got McDavid." So I'm I'm very much assuming that Logan's gonna be taking McDavid 1 overall. At least that's what he said. He's gonna take McDavid. We shall see. It will become official when he actually makes his pick, but I am expecting that to be the pick. Shane's gonna take Provorov. That was that was the last league. I forget. That was the Hoosier Daddy team. I don't remember like who all these teams belong to. Um, but yeah, they took Vasilevsky at 1. Now Vasilevsky's ranked 5th in Yahoo. He's ranked 4th in ESPN, 5th in Yahoo. So they are expecting Vasilevsky to go very, very early. Shane wants to do a Flyers team. Oh, so he's going to be loading up on Flyers players. Yo, I might make a surprise pick in this one. I might make a somewhat surprising pick in this league first. Ninth, I'm kind of in a like in a twilight zone there. Like Matthews is great but has an injury designation. Ovechkin has an injury designation. I might go a little off the board with some of these picks. I feel like for the ESPN draft, I was very straightforward. I was taking like players that were expected to go around where I took them. Like in this league, I might start going a little off the board and trying to find some hidden gems in this league. See, and Kyle has a friend in another league is a Flyers fan. He has like 5 players from the Flyers on his team. That's gonna be boom or bust for him, Kyle, just as much as the Flyers in themselves this season are gonna be boom or bust. Yeah, see, Yahoo has Connor McDavid projected for 120 points. ESPN had Connor McDavid projected for 151 points. So there's definitely a big difference there in the projections as far as Yahoo's like total point projections are much more conservative than ESPN's, which had guys scoring like 150, 130s, 120s, like their projections were really high. Yahoo is much more like normal NHL numbers. Like Mikko Rantanen with 97 points as his projection. Like that, or no, 95, excuse me. Like that is a much more normal NHL number than Rantanen being projected for like 115 or something. Like generally there aren't that many players that get that high, but I don't know. Scoring has been going up, and we haven't seen a full season and the effects that that's going to have on it in 2 years. We haven't had a full season since 2018-19. So we'll see if somebody does go over 130 or even over 140. But I don't know. I feel like the numbers, the pace might come a little bit back down to earth. No, see, I think McDavid's going to get 125 points this year. That's my projection for McDavid. I think that the numbers are going to come way back down to earth over the course of a full season than what we saw last year. Nobody is going to be able to score at the ridiculous rates that we were seeing last year. There's way more travel. It's back to a full schedule. Um, you're not playing the same teams over and over again. You're playing everybody this year, so you don't get to rack up 5-point games against Vancouver and Ottawa every other week. Like you actually have to play all the teams, and I think the league leader in points is going to have less than 130. I think it's going to be McDavid, and I'm projecting 125 for him. Some of the paces that players were on last year was absolutely ridiculous, but a lot of that was the schedule and the fact that they were playing the same teams over and over again. I don't think anybody comes close to 140 this year. That's way too high. Probably Ray, bro. I mean, if you start looking at the game that way and more like, a scout as opposed to, just like a fan watching, and you definitely would see the game differently from that perspective. So I'm sure I'm sure that it's affected the way that you look at players and stuff because you're looking at it more from a scout's perspective than just somebody sitting on their couch at home. All right, everyone, we're about 5.5 minutes away from the start of draft time. Don't forget to please hit a thumbs up on the video. It helps out a ton and is greatly appreciated. If you happen to be new and hopping in, subscribe as well. We'll be doing hockey content all season long. Tons of streams, tons of videos. Gonna be a big year, a lot of fun. Cannot wait for the regular season to start on Tuesday. That will be my next stream. Will be a doubleheader Tuesday night, doing both Tampa Bay versus Pittsburgh, and then going right into the Seattle versus Vegas game after. Both games Tuesday night. Going to be streaming a doubleheader for them. Going to be a whole lot of fun, so definitely going to want to be here for that. Man, it's going to be so good to have hockey back. Yeah, Ray, bro, you do hype up the young guns quite a bit, which some of them don't exactly live up to it, especially right away. But that comes with it. That comes with all the scouting of those younger players. Oh, I can get rid of that. Cool. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I have the 9th pick again. 9th pick again. I got to think about what I want to do with that. Can I move, like, the size of these? Can I minimize? Oh, no, I want that. Can I make that smaller at least? No? Damn. I wish they'd let me make... I'm not going to use this queue because I don't need to queue players up when I'm sitting here actually, focused on drafting. So I want to, like, get rid of that and have my team and make the chat bigger, but I guess I can't do that. Patricia, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Much appreciated. See, we are just over 3 minutes away from the start of draft number 2 here, the Yahoo League. This is going to be a fun one as well, just like ESPN. And yeah, Kyle, I honestly, it's wild that I got 9th pick in both drafts that were randomly selected draft order on completely different sites. Like, I wonder what the statistical probability of that is, but I did get 9th in both 9th overall in both. All right, 2.5 minutes. A lot of people not here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams on auto pick right now. Hopefully, they more show up before we actually get started. And a lot of them have been in the draft chat. They've left. So I don't know. I don't know if they're just waiting till the start of the draft to come back or what. But we would love to get some more of them here. Yeah, see, all right, now we get some more joining back in. So hopefully we get some more people here as we get close to the draft actually starting. All right, Kyle knows how to do math that I do not. So Kyle says the odds are like 1 in 144. So there it is. Thank you, Kyle. I cannot do math like that, so I appreciate it. All right, Sasha's ready to go. Sasha's ready to go here. He's freaking dropping gifts in the Yahoo chat. Let's go. All right, I'm going to drop a chat when there's exactly 1 minute to go. Which is right now. All right, we're less than a minute away from starting the Yahoo League's 2021-2022 fantasy draft. We've got Logan with the first overall pick. He said he's going to take Connor McDavid with this pick, but we shall see. I am picking 9th overall in the 12-team league, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. There's definitely looks like there's going to be some good options at 9, so... Let's go. Logan is on the clock in now 10 seconds. We are ready to go. That would be absolutely insane, Kyle. Absolutely insane. Anyway, all right, yes, Logan took McDavid. Vasilevsky goes second. Everyone is all over Andrei Vasilevsky. McKinnon goes third. Draisaitl is still on the board at 4. He's got to go here. There's no way he doesn't go. Whoa, they took Kucherov at 4. Draisaitl's still on the board at 5. Dry is still on the board at 5. He's got to go here. No way Draisaitl slips out of the top 5. That would be insane if he does. Oh, all right. Taking a little longer with the pick here. Usually if it takes this long, they're going off the board. Because if they were taking Draisaitl, it's literally one click on the top guy. Like, if it's taking this long, they're probably going off the board, or at least looking off the board. Yeah, that would be crazy. I can't believe Draisaitl's dropped this low. All right, Draisaitl goes 5th. We're up to 6 now. Draisaitl drops from ranked 2 down to 5. Rantanen is the top player available, and he goes. All right, my cousin Mark is up now. He takes Pastrnak at 7. That makes sense. I am 1 pick away now. Connor picks and then me. Marchand goes 8. Oh, God. All right, this makes it really easy for me then. I am going with Artemi Panarin. I have monster expectations for Panarin this year, especially considering I picked him to win MVP in my award predictions. Very, very big on Panarin. There goes Makar. I was thinking about taking Makar there, but if Panarin was off the board, I probably would have taken Makar there, but Panarin still being on the board, I had to go Panarin. All right, Shattenkirk's bed is up. And there goes Provorov. There goes Provorov. Oh my, Shane's gonna take all Flyers players. You watch. He's gonna make a Flyers team. This is gonna be like Couturier or Giroux. This is gonna be Couturier probably. Yo, it's Sean Couturier. Shane is literally making a Flyers-only team. Oh, my God. All right. I need... I don't know what I want to do here. You know, I'm going to take Patrick Kane here. I'm going to take Patrick Kane here. Get my top wings out of the way. Panarin on the left side. Kane on the right side, a reunion from back in Panarin's early Blackhawk days. They actually did play together, and they are now the top wings on my fantasy team. So I get Panarin on the left side and Kane on the right. Now I just need somebody to play down the middle. Or I could go goaltender. I could go goaltender and get a high-end goalie. Or I could take a number 1 defenseman. We'll have to wait and see. Unlike the ESPN league, goaltenders aren't flying off the board the same way that they were in the ESPN league. I think Vasilevsky's the only goalie that's been taken so far. In the other league, there were like 4 or 5 goalies off the board by the 3rd round. So they're not flying off the way they did earlier, which is good. Gonna give me a better chance to get a high-end goaltender later in the draft. Mikhail, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Very, very much appreciated. Great to see you in the chat. As always, we're doing the Yahoo draft. Final draft of tonight. We did the ESPN one earlier, and now we're wrapping it up. Yeah, I hope so, Mikhail. That's definitely the plan and the hope for sure. I'm hoping that the channel continues to grow and gets bigger and, you know, have some awesome streams and a lot of new people joining for sure. All right, Hayden is up. It's a while. This is the long gap between picks for me. So I have a short gap after the late round pick between that and the early round next round pick, but then I have a pretty big gap after that. All right, I'm not seeing any centers that are jumping off the board that would still be available. There's no way Barkov's still going to be there. No, Barkov just went. So I'm not seeing any centers jump off the board for me. So I'm thinking I either go goaltender with this pick or get a number one high-end defenseman. But we'll have to see who's available. Damn it, there goes Hellebuck. Yeah. I kind of wanted Hellebuck. Now I'm not as high on any of these goaltenders. Although Leonard's definitely going to win games. I worry about... Kemper, if he's healthy, is so good. But the dude literally gets hurt every year. Like, that worries me. I don't want to spend a third-round pick on Kemper just to have him miss half the season. Like... All right, I don't have to worry about it. Sasha took Kemper. See, now I'm not as high on any of these goaltenders. I actually might be going center here, actually. But it might not be the one that you're expecting. Because it's not Steven Stamkos. Vasilevsky was taken second overall. So he's been gone for a while. Vasi was the second pick in the draft. All right, there goes Leonard. I could have taken Leonard. Now he's gone. I'm definitely not going goaltender here then. All right, John Carlson's gone. A lot of wings up here. I don't really... I could load up on wings again, but... Nah. I gotta move here. I gotta move that I want. My turn's up next. All Connor's gotta do is pick. Bruh, if he takes my guy... I'm gonna go into scramble mode. All right, he did not take my guy. I'm taking Elias Pettersson here. He's going to be my number one center. I love Elias Pettersson. I'm going in on him. All right, so my top forward line is set. Pettersson down the middle with Panarin and Kane on the wings. That's my top line. I feel pretty good about that. I don't have a defenseman yet, though, or a goaltender. Oh, see, Megabit, I don't even think that that's a hot take. I don't think that that's a hot take. I think that is 100% if he's healthy, that's almost a guarantee. 100%. I think Hughes could hit 70 points this season. Jack Hughes should have a monster year this year. This should be a breakout season for sure. All right. Man, there's really not much for high-end D. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I can still get a really big point producer with this next pick. If he's not taken, we'll see. He's not a flyer, though, so I know that Shane isn't going to take him. Let's see who Brian takes. He got Brady Tkachuk. Well, I wouldn't take Brady Tkachuk until that contract is signed, because right now he's not playing. Joel Farris. Shane is literally only taking flyers. Pietrangelo goes, boom! He's still available. Let's go. Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes is going to have 60-plus points this year. Massively high-scoring defenseman. Bad in the defensive zone, but that really doesn't matter in fantasy. He is going to put up some monster points. So he is my first defense pick. All right, now I really need to start thinking about goaltending. Like I got to figure out my goaltending situation here. What the hell? I might be able to wait on goaltending because there's a couple guys further down that I'm actually pretty high on. So I might be able to wait on goaltending a little bit and still get a good goalie. Hey, what's going on, Alex? Welcome. Scoring is goals, assists, power play points, shorthanded points, shots, hits, and blocks for skaters, and for goaltenders, it's wins, minus points for goals against, saves, and extra 5 points for shutouts. For a shutout. I want a goalie that's going to win a good amount of games. I don't want a goalie that's going to get like less than 30 wins. I have someone in mind that's further down the board. I probably won't have to take with the next pick, but the one after. That is, Brad just, retracted, but that looked pretty good at the start, Brad. Varlamov and Sorokin are probably going to split this season. Like, Varlamov's projected for 27 wins and Sorokin's projected for 19. So, they're pretty much going to split the season. And Varlamov's hurt. Like, he has an injury designation. Islanders, like, tandem goalies like that are going to just split. And it's going to limit the upside because they're not going to play as many games. I know who I want. I'm going to take a goalie that's going to be heavily relied upon because the team's backup absolutely blows. So it's going to be a goalie that's going to play a lot of games. And I actually might take him with this next pick, even though he's further down the board, just so I'm sure that I get him. Because these guys are all pretty interchangeable as far as I'm concerned. Nothing's really jumping out at me as like, oh, I have to have this guy. Hey, nice, Patricia. Another fight in the Leafs Sens game. Fighting's, it's awesome. Fighting's actually come back in this preseason a decent amount. There's been quite a jump in fighting this preseason, so I hope that carries over into the regular season. Make things a lot more entertaining and fun. Already cannot wait for when the Panthers and Lightning play each other. I have never seen a rivalry like get to 100 as fast as the Panthers and the Lightning. Like that went from nothing to being one of the best rivalries in the league in literally one season. Like I cannot wait for Panthers and Lightning this year. Gonna be bloodbath. Damn, Fleury goes. All right. Tavares goes. That's a good pick. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest, Alex. Like Perry should have a very good year on that Lightning team. He should have a very good year. I mean, he's not gonna get back to being prime Corey Perry at his age, but he should have a very good season for sure. All right, I'm picking next. Sweet. I'm actually surprised Freddie Anderson's still there. I mean, there he goes. That made me second guess for a second, but now it doesn't. So, where is he? Yeah. I'm going to take UC Saros. He's just going to play so many games. He's a very good goalie. The team in front of him isn't very good, but he's a great goalie. And like David Riddick is your backup. Like Riddick is awful. So Saros is going to play a ton of games this year. And his save percentage the past couple seasons have been very good. So I'm in on Saros there. And I'm going to have a good tandem that I can switch. So I'm going to take another goalie pretty quick here, and it's going to be I'm going to tandem as much as half the NHL is right now with their goaltending. It's not going to be a starter backup situation. It's going to be a 1A 1B. Shane gets Carter Hart. He's going to have a team full of Flyers, and it's going to be hilarious. Yes, Shane, you're going to have a bad backup for sure. If you legitimately take Martin Jones as your backup goalie, you're going to have a bad backup. He has been brutal. All right, I am picking again in 4 picks. JT Miller goes. Brian is up again. Bruh. Make a pick. Let's go. What round are we in now? Fifth. Fifth? Sixth? Six. We just started the 6th round. 21 rounds, so we're a little over a quarter of the way through here. Sleeper pick? Man, there's a few guys I think are probably going to have better years than they're ranked. I'm not ready to start taking sleepers yet. I want to solidify a good top half before I start going off the board, but there's definitely some guys that I think are going to be better than they're ranked right now. Yeah, Marty Nietzsche down at 90th to me that's he's too low. All right, I'll take Chucky here. Charlie McAvoy. I need D. So I have Quinn Hughes and Charlie McAvoy as my top 2 defensemen. I'll take that. That's going to be pretty good. And I need all the forward positions, multiple more. So it doesn't really matter drafting by position at this point because I need everything. But see who's available when they get down to my next pick. Ooh, I'm already eyeing somebody. We'll see if he's still there. I'm eyeing somebody. I mean, I think Jack Hughes is probably going to have 60-plus points. I think he has a chance to hit 70. So Hughes, I would be looking at on definitely as a starter on my team, second or third line. I would take Hughes maybe even like round 9 or 10. I would be okay with taking Hughes. I think he's going to have a big breakout year this year. Kucherov, Suzuki, Pacioretty. That's a good start. Oshie, Wilson, Larkin, Dodonov, Eberle, Kotkaniemi, Makar, Shabbat. I like Makar, Shabbat on the back end. Burns, Krug, Slavin, Dumba. All right. Slavin's really good defensively. I don't know what he's going to do fantasy-wise with numbers, but Horvat, Suter, Iafallo. I like your, yeah, those guys are pretty good, especially for more depth guys. And then Crosby, Fleury, Markstrom, and Samsonov. That's decent in goal. Markstrom's going to, I think, end up being your starter. Yeah, it's not a bad team, Brad. You're pretty good at, especially up top with the forward group. That Suzuki, Kucherov, Pacioretty, that's going to be nasty. Makar and Shabbat are huge points guys on the back end. You got a good tandem in goal with Fleury and Markstrom. Yeah, I don't know if it's a championship team, Brad, but it should be a solid team. All right, let's see. I still got a while till I pick again. Palat could be a low-key good one. And I mean, Tampa Bay just scores so many goals. I picked Sharangovich as a bench player in my ESPN league. I took Sharangovich with my last pick as a bench player. I think he's got the potential to be 50-plus points this year. There goes Nuge. All right, there's an Oiler off the board. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I like Alex's thinking here. I like Palat. Just the light, like he gets power play time in the Lightning. Rack up so many points, like. Unless Connor takes Palat, then I already have a backup plan. No, he took Foligno. I mean, Palat played a lot on the power play when I was calling his games last year. Here we go. Second line left wing, Andre Palat. Yeah, I mean, he's projected for over 50 points this year and 22 of them coming on the power play. So, yeah, he's going to get good power play time. Wow, they're projecting almost half of his points to be on the power play. Yo, Kopitar's still there. I got my number 2 center. Let's go. I'm taking Kopitar. He's got so much pressure taken off of him now that they've brought in Danault. Like, he doesn't have to be the only like good center for the Kings. So I think Kopitar is going to have a really solid year. All right, we got a while till I pick again. Yo, I already know who I want. I already know who I want with this pick. I just hope he's still there. I just hope he's still there. I do not really have a favorite college football team, Shane, no. I just watch whatever game's on, like, whatever the best game on is. I don't really follow one team or anything. Bro, please still be there. Please still be there. Best fantasy hockey site is Yahoo. I have Yahoo and ESPN. Yahoo's better. That's the best site I've used for fantasy hockey. ESPN's rankings are terrible. And their projections are even worse. Like way off from what I would put. Like yes, Javen, I do a lot. One of my favorite YouTubers. Bruh, he's not gonna be there, is he? Come on. Come on. Wow, Radulov off the board. Oshie goes. 2 picks left, and then I'm... 2 picks left, and I'm up. There you go, Shane. Drafting Connor Bunneman. Oh, my God. Oh, that Flyers team's going to be fun, Shane. Whoever's playing you each week is just going to be like, wait a second, I'm just playing the Philadelphia Flyers. Flyers have a good week, Shane wins. Flyers have a bad week, and he's going to have a brutal score. All right, come on, Connor. One more pick. Bruh. All right, Connor took Letang. Yes, let's go. Nick Suzuki still available. And he is my third center. Let's go. All right, my centers are set. Elias Pettersson, Anze Kopitar, and Nick Suzuki. That I'm good with that. Definitely no complaints there. All right, now I need... All right, I need a right wing, and I'm almost back up, so... If I can get... Oh, and I have a really good consolation prize if I don't get the guy that I want. All right, Braden Shen goes. That's not who I wanted, so that's good. Still 3 picks. We'll see if this guy that I want goes or not. I have a backup plan if he does. 2 picks, he's still there. All right, Shane's up. He's taking a flyer, and my guy's not a flyer, so... there goes Cam Atkinson. All I need is Jack not to take him, and I'm going to get the other one that I want. There goes Nylander. Boom, I'm up. Let's go. Cole Caulfield just nabbed Suzuki, and now I get Caulfield. Let's go. That is going to be a point-producing duo right there. Let's go. I got Caulfield on both my teams. I got Caulfield in the ESPN draft, and I get Caulfield in the Yahoo League as well. I think he's the only He's the only crossover. He's the only guy that I've gotten on both teams so far. All right, all right, what do I need here? I need another left wing. I need another right wing. I need 2 more defensemen. So I can start looking at D potentially here. Caulfield should have 30-plus goals this year. I got to start looking D, I think. A lot of goalies still on the board. Nobody's taking backup goalies this early, so a lot of goalies still here. Oh, man, there's really no D ranked around. Oh, okay. All right. There's a few defensemen I see that I certainly would not be upset if they got on my team, to say the least. I know which one I want most, but honestly, I wouldn't be upset with any of them. We'll see how it goes. Very glad I didn't get Drew Doughty. Can't stand Doughty. Oh boy. Hayden says he has a surprise. Oh, yeah, I'm not taking Jakob Zaboral, that's for sure. There will be no Zaboral for me. Line goes, Marchessault goes. Good. Keep taking forwards, guys. Keep taking forwards. That's fine. No. Goals and assists count for the same. There's really no there's no priority to either. Like they're both points. They both count as the same. Klingberg's gone. Damn it. My list is shrinking. Klingberg's gone. Ooh, Campbell goes off the board. Both, Javen. Doubleheader opening night. Bruh, who's gonna take Verana right now? Like, that makes no sense. Why would you take Verana right now? He's gonna miss at least the first half of the season. Like, just pick him up on the waiver wire later in the year. Like, Verana is out for 4 to 6 months. Like, why is he still ranked at 136? All right, there goes Burakovsky. I would have liked Burakovsky. He's probably going to have a 30-goal, 60-point season. But I'm not focused on wings right now. Yeah, no, a lot of goalies and wings up here. That is not my focus right now. All right, Connor's left, and then I get to pick. And I have my eyes set on one defenseman in particular, who I'm not going to say anything until I have a chance to get him, but all right, boom, he's available. Let's go. Mackenzie Weegar is one of the most underrated defensemen in all of the NHL. Just incredibly good top pair guy, and Uyghur is good at both ends of the ice. He's gonna have a monster year this year. Yes, I wanted Uyghur really bad. I would have taken Werenski as a consolation prize because Werenski scores a ton of goals as a defenseman, but I really wanted Uyghur. All right, now I can start looking at other positions and what I want. Ooh. Already got a couple guys that I'd certainly be happy with. Actually, 3 of them. One of them I want more than the others, though. But I'd be happy with with any of the 3. Yeah, Shane, you're up again. Yeah, Brian's on auto pick. He got stuck with Tarasenko. Yo, it's my turn. Let's go. Please tell me. Yes, Kubalik is still available. Let's go. All right. Panarin, Palat, Kubalik, my 3 left wings. Definitely. Absolutely the realist. Late rounds, definitely. They're going to be playing much bigger roles in the lineup this year, both of them. So definitely worth a bench spot for sure. Take a chance on them. All right, I need a right wing. I need a defenseman. I have a utility spot open. So I can put anybody in the utility spot other than a goaltender. So I really could take anybody. I do kind of want to fill out that right wing spot, though. Blake Como. What? That's a very interesting pick from Connor there. Blake Como. Very, very interesting pick there. Not expecting a whole lot of point production from him, but I guess we'll see. Hal, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat as always. All right, let's see. We are in round 12, so we're a little bit past the halfway point here. I already have UC Saros as my goalie, Andrew. I'll get a backup goaltender later, but I'm trying to still fill out my starting roster here. So I'm either going right wing or D. Probably right wing. I don't know. Maybe Alex. Maybe he thought it was Coleman and not Como. I don't know. But that was a wild pick, in my opinion, to take Blake Como. There goes Verana. I don't understand the point in picking Verana there, where he's gonna literally be out for at least half the season. But I mean, at least you can throw him in the IR spot and you keep anyone else from getting him, I guess. Como for Hart, yeah. What, with his 22 points this year? His 11 goals and 11 assists? Actually, maybe I'm not taking a right wing here. Maybe I'm going D here. Fill out my top 4 D, my starting D guys. Yes, it is head-to-head. Yes. No, Brent Burns is only listed as a defenseman, and he was taken, or no, he probably hasn't been taken yet, but I believe, he's only listed as a defenseman. All right, never mind. Werenski's gone. He was gonna be my guy. All right, I'm gonna go digging here. I'm gonna take a look, see if I can find a hidden gem a little further down the board. Oh, I already found it. Holy cow! How is he ranked this low? Samuel Girard, welcome to the team. God, Girard should have a point total in the 50s this year. Like, I don't know how he was ranked so low. Quinn Hughes, Charlie McAvoy, Mackenzie Weegar, and Samuel Girard as my 4 starting defensemen. All of those guys should have 40-plus points. I think Girard will have 50-plus, and Hughes should have 60-plus. So the D is figured out. Now I just need a right wing and a utility player, and my starting roster is filled, and then we go looking for bench backups that I can insert in if needed. Scott Lawton, oh my god. There goes Lawton. Bjorkstrand over Mantha? Okay, interesting. Well, I'm going to take Mantha then, and he's going to be my right winger. Anthony Mantha can fill out the right wing spot, and now I've got a utility, and then it's on to the bench. All right, utility players. I already know who I want. I already know who I want. Please still be there. I have a while until I pick again. There goes Connor Garland. That would have been a good late round pick. Definitely worth taking a chance with Garland on a bench spot and move him into the lineup if he has a good season. Probably Brassard, Shane. Brassard looks like he's locked in that third line, so I would say probably Brassard. Abe Kubel isn't going to have as many points offensively. All right, it's still a while until I pick again. 10 picks. I already know who I want for my utility spot. I just hope he's still there. Wow, Laugh going off the board in a starting lineup. There goes Toffoli. There goes Eberle. Okay, that could have been a good late round pick. Eberle. Yo, all good, Megan. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. No, there goes my guy. Damn, I wanted William Karlsson. William Karlsson was my guy I was eyeing for that utility spot, but he just got picked. So it ain't gonna be him. It ain't gonna be William Karlsson. I just gotta fill this utility spot, and then we're getting a backup goaltender. 5 picks. There goes JG Pajot. Oh boy, the guy I want might not be there. Josh Norris goes. Wow, okay. Josh Norris getting picked here early, and Ottawa Senators, young guy on the Senators. Those young guys could really start putting up some points. So that's not a bad pick there, actually. I hope he's still there, unless Connor takes him. Don't take him, Connor. I am huge on this team's offensive output this year. I think they're going to be one of the highest scoring teams, no matter where they finish in the standings. All right, he took Mike Riley. He's still there. Carter Verhaeghe, very useful utility player here. Had a massive season last year. I'm so high on the Florida Panthers offense. Again, I think whether they're good or not is going to come down to whether they can keep the puck out of their net. But whether they're a fourth place team or whether they're a first place team, I think the Florida Panthers are going to score a ton of goals this year. So any offensive player I can get from the Panthers, I am going to be all over. All right, so that rounds out my starting lineup. Down the middle, I've got Elias Pettersson, Anze Kopitar, Nick Suzuki. On the left wing, I've got Artemi Panarin, Andre Palat, Dominic Kubalik. On the right side, I've got Patrick Kane, Cole Caulfield, and Anthony Mantha. On D, I've got Quinn Hughes, Charlie McAvoy, Mackenzie Weegar, and Samuel Girard. Utility player is Carter Verhaeghe, and my goaltender is UC Saros. Now I've got bench spots, and I'm going to be going for a backup goaltender. He's still here. Jacob Markstrom, welcome to the team. He's certainly Calgary's starter, and he and Saros are going to be my tandem that I can switch in and out in goal. Yeah, starting lineups are full. Starting lineups are full. All right, it's time to fill in a bench player for every spot now. So, it's back to just taking guys that... So I'm definitely going to go off the board with some of these bench spots. I'm going to take guys that I think could have big years and maybe aren't necessarily ranked super high, but I think have a shot to be to have really good seasons. Ooh. I got a couple in mind. We'll see if they're still on the board when they get to me, but I got a couple in mind. All right, we're ripping through here, which is good. I got Doc in the ESPN league, Alex. I took Doc in the ESPN league. I do like Kirby Doc this season. I think he's going to be a boomer bust, but I have a different player in mind right now that I want to see if I can get. I don't know. There's still a few picks until me, so might not still be here, but speaking of young players. All right, there goes Falk. That's good. Erickson X gone. That's not my guy. 4 more until it's my guy. It's my pick. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Wow, they took Tolvanen. Wow. I'm a little surprised by that pick. Who took Evander Kane? Bruh, Evander Kane ain't going to play this year. Evander Kane might not even play in the NHL ever again. All right, unless Connor takes my guy, I'm going to get him. I don't want to say anything. Bro, if I lose this guy with one pick until I'm up, I'm gonna be devastated. Not really, because it's fantasy. It's fine. All right, he took Taves. Let's go, Tim Stützle. Let's go. Let's go. I got him. I wanted him in the ESPN draft and didn't get him, and now I got him. I think some of these young Sens are gonna start making moves. They're gonna start really putting up points. That team is start like those guys are ready to start breaking out. All right, so I got a backup left wing. I have a backup goaltender. Two more picks until I'm up. Oh my God, Shane just took Connor Bunnaman. Oh my God, he needs all Flyers players. I feel like nobody else has gotten a Flyer player because Shane's taking them all. Took Wahlstrom. Boom. Nico Hischier, my backup center. Let's go. Devils should be much better this year. I'm taking Hischier as my backup center. All right, now it's a while until I pick again. All right. Ooh, all right. I got someone in mind here. John Tavares is long gone. John Tavares was drafted probably about 45 minutes ago. All right, still 12 picks till I'm up again. Wow, Max Comtois. That could be a decent late round pick from Hayden there. I don't know. I don't think Yager's still available. What I am confused by though is why where is he? Shoot. He was on this list and he's retired. Andrew Shaw. Why is Andrew Shaw still in the like pickable players list when he's retired now? That makes no sense to me. I don't know why Andrew Shaw is on this list. Oh yeah, Chikrin's long gone. Chikrin was ranked as like he was definitely in the top 15 for defensemen. He was ranked in the top 15 for defensemen. Yeah, Hayden got Chikrin. Probably in like, I don't know what, maybe the 5th or 6th round, Hayden? I don't remember. But it was pretty early. He was very high ranked heading into this year. Wow, Marcus Foligno goes. Okay. I love Marcus Foligno. I don't think his game doesn't necessarily translate to fantasy, but I love Marcus Foligno. I'd love to have him on my team. We got his brother, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just don't know how well I don't think he's going to put up huge points, but very, very useful physical winger. A lot of fun to watch. All right, two more picks until I'm up. Guryanov finally goes. He's been sitting on the board for a while. The guy I want still here, which is good. Unless Connor takes him, he's still gonna be here, and I'm gonna get my backup right wing. What round are we in? 19. All right, we're almost done. There's not much left of this draft. We are almost done. Seems like Connor's digging. No, he took Connor Brown. That's not too bad off the board. I'm going with Brandon Saad here. He's going to be my backup right wing. I love the addition of Saad for St. Louis. Love that addition for the Blues. As I like Buchnevich as well. But Saad should have a solid year. Definitely 20-plus goals, 40-plus points. All right. I need a defenseman now. Defenseman. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Let me just pull up defenseman and see who is available. Oh. I know which way I want to go as far as defense is concerned. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Boquist. Going over to Columbus. I mean, he's going to play a big role with the Blue Jackets. For a bench spot, definitely worth that. And that leaves one pick left for me, and it doesn't really matter what position, although I'm not going to add a third goalie. I already have two. But this could be any position, just the random open bench spot, and we'll see who's left. Is Jesper Bratt is probably still available. I don't see him. I'm trying to find him in the rankings, and I don't even see him in the rankings. So he's probably... Nah, I mean, he would be ranked higher than... He would be ranked higher than some of these guys I'm getting into now, so I would have thought anyway. I don't see his name anywhere. I don't see his name anywhere. Maybe he did already get taken. I just took Boquist. Really doesn't matter what position this is. Maybe a guy with versatility would be good. Guy that plays center and wing, or a guy that can play either wing. Just a little bit of versatility would be good. Oh, shoot. Why is this guy ranked so low? I certainly got my eyes on somebody. I can't believe he's ranked so low. God, I don't understand some of these rankings, quite honestly. Top 6, stalwart, power play, big-time point producer, like, great assist man. I don't... Some of these rankings have me a little bit dumbfounded. Very good team. We'll see if he gets taken before it gets to me. There's still 6 picks until me, but... Holy cow. Oh, geez, and another one. There's 2 guys that I'm looking at, like, how are they ranked this low? How are they ranked this low? Like, I mean, yes, Alex, but, like, the guy that leads the Yotes in points might have, like, 45. Like, 45 points might lead the Coyotes, honestly. Honestly, I bet you, like, Chikrin or Keller. One of those 2 is going to lead the Yotes in points. Bro, I cannot believe that these guys are still available. Oh no, Hall is long gone, Hayden. Bruh. Connor, make a pick. Bruh, make a pick. Trying to get... Alright. How in the world is Josh Bailey still available? I have no idea how I'm picking Josh Bailey with my last pick, but thank you very much. Bruh, he plays on the top power play unit. He has like 40 assists at least every year. add in 15 goals and you're at 55 points. Like, I don't know how Bailey slipped to the last round. But anyway, that's the draft. That's the draft for me. The other guy was Kasperi Kapanen. I don't know. Kasperi Kapanen didn't get drafted, which I was surprised by. But all right, my team is complete. Yeah, Kapanen was the other guy, but my team's complete. Elias Pettersson, Anze Kopitar, and Nick Suzuki down the middle. Panarin, Palat, Kubalik on the left. Kane, Caulfield, Mantha on the right. Hughes, McAvoy, Uyghur, and Gerard on the back end. Verhaeghe is a utility. Saros in goal. Markstrom is the backup goaltender. Stützle, Hischier, Saad, Boquist, and Bailey on the bench. Yeah, and some very good players undrafted. Nils Hoglander, undrafted. Anthony Beauvillier, undrafted. Nazem Kadri, undrafted. Nick Schmaltz, undrafted. Ricard Raquel. Riley Smith, undrafted. Clayton Keller, undrafted. Like, there's some good players available for pickup in this league. Wow. That's wild. Damn, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I feel pretty good about this team. I think I feel... I mean, I feel really good about my ESPN team. I feel pretty good about this team. For some reason, I like the ESPN one a little bit more, but I still like this team. I definitely think there's going to be some standouts here. All right. Quickly, I'll look at some other teams. Hayden said he wanted me to look at his. So he's got Zibanejad, Hughes, and Horvat down the middle. That's a good center group right there. Ehlers, Line, and Zegras on the wing. Kucherov, Buchnevich, and Hornquist. Hedman, Ekblad, Yossi, and Chikrin. J.G. Pajot in the utility spot. Fleury in goal with Knight backing up. And then Eriksson Ek, Comtois, Hronek, Palmieri, and Subban on the bench. Hang on. Wait a second. How did I... How did I literally forgot. Oh, right here. Oh my god, that was brutal. I almost forgot how to switch which team I'm looking at. Where is Oh, he changed his name. Shane changed his name from the funniest one, and now it's just Flyers. But yeah, Shane got all Flyers. So, Couturier, Giroux, Hayes, who's starting the year on IR, Farabee, Van Riemsdyk, Lindblom, Konechny, Atkinson, Abe, Kubel, Provorov, Ellis, Risto, Yandel, Lawton in the utility, Carter Hart in goal, Martin Jones backing him up, Brassard, Bunneman, Sanheim, Morin, and Gostisbehere, who's not a Flyer, but was a Flyer, on the bench. This is so funny. So funny. Who else wanted me to look at their team? Hayden, Shane, Sasha. Sasha got McKinnon, Barkov, Landeskog. That's pretty good down the middle. Nuge, Marchessault, Meyer. Not as strong maybe on that wing. Sagan, Lindholm, and Tanev. Barry, Pionk, Petrie, and Muzzin on the back end. That is a very good point-producing back end. His D is going to produce a lot of points. Stahl in the utility spot. Kemper is his goaltender with Jack Campbell backing him up. Falk, Vetrano, Foligno, Lowry, and Brown on the bench. All right. Jack and Logan wanted me to look at theirs. So here's Jack's impressive team. We got Aho, Barzell, and Hintz down the middle. That's a good center group right there. Nylander, Forsberg, Bjorkstrand on the wing. Nietzsche, Gallagher, and Kakko on the other. I like that left wing side a lot. Nietzsche, I think, is going to be a steal. Makar and Pietrangelo with Riley and Krug on the back end. That is a nasty defense. Vince Dunn in the utility spot. Shesterkin in goal with Nedeljkovic and Drieger as backups. And then Zako, Wahlstrom, Slavin, and Roslovic backing up there on the skater side of things. So that's a pretty decent team right there. Logan. There's Logan. Let's see. McDavid, Scheifele, Wheeler. That's pretty darn good. Connor, Perron, and Fiala. Teravainen, Toffoli, Eberle. Fox, Hamilton, Theodore, Klingberg on the back end. Jared McCann as a utility could be a really good producer there. Hellebuck in goal. Binnington backing up. Then Arvidsson, Cirelli, D'Angelo, Johnson, and Perry. All right, that's going to be an interesting team. A lot of Winnipeg Jets on this team. I think Logan, it might be as high on Winnipeg as I am this year. Connor said I could look at his team. So he's got Bergeron, Reinhart, Dubois, Marchand, Hall, Foligno. Connor's going with a lot of Bruins. Batherson, Hyman, Como. Yeah, not so sure about Blake Como, but Grizzlick, Letang, Burns, and Riley on the back end. Craig Smith in the utility spot. He just went with a lot of Boston Bruins. Anderson in goal with Quick backing up. And then Taves, Coyle, Brown, Van Riemsdyk, and Chara on the bench. I would put Jonathan Taves in this starting lineup ahead of Craig Smith. But I would put Craig Smith in the right wing spot actually for Blake Como, and then I would put Taves in for Como in the utility spot. But yeah, a lot of Winnipeg players, Logan, but I'm high on Winnipeg too this year, so I definitely don't blame you for that. All right, guys, it's been a pretty long stream. We did 2 fantasy drafts. I'm not going to stay on here much longer. But hang on, let me just switch this back to the normal screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys that are participating in the Fantasy League for playing. Really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you again for all the support. This was the last stream before opening night. Opening night is going to be so much fun. We're going to have 2 games, doubleheader, opening night. Both are on ESPN. Both are on ESPN, and it's going to start at 7:30 with Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay, and then it's going to be Seattle and Vegas at 10 o'clock for the late game. I'm doing both, and then on Wednesday night, I'm doing the Rangers and the Capitals. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys will join for opening night, and that'll be the next stream. Thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe and thumbs up if you haven't yet. It really helps out a ton, and I'll be doing tons of hockey content all season long, so definitely follow along. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be talking to you all very, very soon. And got a bunch of videos coming out tomorrow. We're going to get back to my regular season Sunday videos, which is going to be fun. And we've got a couple more previews to do that will be coming out in the next couple days as well. So a lot to look forward to here. Thank you guys again, and talk to you all soon. Have a great rest of your night.